Let's take a ride through the countryside, through trees covered with snow. We'll glide down icy streams and hills as fast as we can go.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Caselnova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times and get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast. My name is Parkhopper John, and I come to you from WDWParkhoppers.com. Joining me from his wintry palace on the other side of the ancient frosty sea, Mr. Tony Caselnova from Disney by the Numbers. How are you doing, my friend?
Merry Christmas, all! Merry Christmas!
Who are those guys?
Who are those guys?
I know you, and I know Mickey Mouse.
There's a Iron Chef Marimoto, and there's a Joe Rody, and a Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's an inside joke.
Yeah, exactly. That's what everybody's been texting me. Anyway.
That's right. Who are those guys? Who are those guys? Thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule. If you're watching live, hey, welcome to the party, gang. We've got a chat room full of friends, and if you want to be part of the fun, just come on over Monday nights at 8 p.m., and we do a live show here on Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast, and you can watch us record our podcast live, warts and all, no edits, no nothing, just it is what it is, and we'd love for you to be a part of that. That's right. And we would love to have you there. We also do an edited version of our show, which you can find over at DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can also find it on iTunes, Stitcher, the whole 9 yards. You can find us anywhere where podcasts are found. You can also follow us on Twitter at Disney Podcaster, Facebook.com/DisneyParksPodcast. And I think that's it. We don't have any other social media platforms. We have YouTube, right? YouTube.
Yeah, we have YouTube. A lot of stuff on YouTube. Yep.
User-Disney Parks Podcast. I don't know. YouTube's crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, what do we want to tell them about today, Tony?
Let's start with what we're thinking as a meetup schedule, or the meetup. We won't give you the schedule part. We'll give you the things we're thinking of doing, and then we're going to float a survey out there. So check your mailboxes. You should go to Disney
Parkhoppers.
I'm as bad as you tonight. Go to DisneyParksPodcast.com probably around the end of the month, and we'll have a survey there. So this is what we're thinking. In January, we're going to try and hit up the new Festival of Art at the Epcot. We're going to see what that's all about. That should be fun and interesting. John suggested a moving kind of thing where we go to different places that they'll have set up, but it's very hard for people that are not on time or want to meet up at, maybe a later time to always then catch up to us because it's a moving show, more or less.
Mobile.
Yeah. Mobile. It's like trying to get on a running train, So we're thinking we'll just go to the American Adventures and meet up there. In February, we are going to do a Magic Kingdom Wishes boat tour again. We got a lot of people that liked it and a lot of people that wanted to do it. So we're going to try it one more time, and we'll see what happens. March, we're thinking of doing a dim sum brunch, if it's still on, at Marimoto's. hopefully it'll go that long. In April, we're thinking of doing a group hoop-de-doo. So if you want to join us for a hoop-de-doo, stay tuned. May 20th will be our monorail crawl. In June, we're thinking of hitting up Splitsville again. July, we're thinking about getting Jim Corcus, who's a Disney historian, come over to the Wilderness Lodge DVC building where they have some Walt train things from Carolwood, and talking to us about Walt and trains. So if you want to hear Jim talk about Walt and trains, which he could probably do ad nauseum, that will be in July. Maybe we can plan a lunch at the Wilderness then. Maybe, something at Whispering Canyon.
We
all
ask for ketchup at the same time. It'd be great.
We all want ketchup.
That's right.
August, we're going to try lunch with an Imagineer. Now, it's either going to be through Disney, or we have some Imagineer friends, and maybe we can get them to come to dinner, and we'll do kind of like what we did with Kevin John, is we'll float some tickets, and you can come and meet an Imagineer or Disney artist, one of the two. September, we're going to follow that up. We have another person, Disney artist, that we're thinking about doing a dinner with. I don't want to say his name yet because we haven't contacted him. I want to make sure he's on board. October, we're thinking about doing Behind the Steam train tour as a group. If you've never done that, it is a lot of fun. Not only do you get to see the trains, but you get to see what the Magic Kingdom looks like at 7 a.m., which is fun.
Is that with or without coffee? I'm sorry, with or without coffee?
For me, it's with coffee.
First? Yeah, we need to hit Starbucks first.
Yeah. You also get to see where they put the monorails to sleep every night, because that's on the second floor of the Roundhouse. November, we're thinking about really kicking it up a notch, and we're going to go do maybe a group dinner at the Four Seasons.
Nice.
So maybe we could get Chef Fabrizio to do something nice for us too. So stay tuned for that. And last but not least, in December, we're going to try and do a monorail crawl. We hope that the monorail is operational in December next year.
Yeah,
this year was not so operational.
Yeah, no, that was kind of a fail.
Dear Disney monorail operation people, it'd be nice if you can keep the monorail up. Just saying. It'd be nice to have.
I think one of our friends called ahead and said, "Hey, it'd be a great idea if you could get the monorail to crash because
exactly.
I got this competitive podcast that's going to do a meetup."
Right. So if there's something that you want to see us do that's maybe not on this list, send us your suggestions to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com, or you can call us at 407-413-9010. We're open to suggestions. These are not set in stone. I haven't printed or made anything yet for them, so we can certainly change this up. If you have a really cool idea that you want us to try, I think we're pretty flexible. So,
yep.
David
Stone I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was going to say David Stone has the best name for when we all go to the Hoop-de-Doo. It'll be the Disney Parks Podcast Group-de-Doo.
Ooh.
That screams logo to me.
Yeah.
Group-de-Doo. It's a group-de-doo and a hoop-de-doo.
It's a group-de-doo.
Just keep bringing us chicken and ribs until somebody passes out.
I have to find, I don't know if I posted that on the Parks blog, with a picture of me on the stage with the woman at the Hoop-de-Doo many, many years ago.
Oh, my gosh. I forgot that. Yeah.
And she's hugging me and doing all this stuff to me. I'm like, what happened? All right, that's it for that.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah. Never sit in the front row of a show. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, never.
Yeah. So, all right, stay tuned for that. And like I said, suggestions are welcome. Suggestions are encouraged because we are not the complete brain power of the world. We just We just come up with this stuff and go, hey, I think people might enjoy that. So, you got to tell us what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy because, we're doing this for you guys.
Right.
All right, next up is if you have not joined the Disney by the Number T-shirt club, go to DisneyByTheNumbers.com on the left-hand side, T-shirt club, sign up form. It is not a blind box. It's not a monthly subscription. You pay for only the shirts that you want, nothing more and nothing less. So really simple. John's book is still on sale for $10 now.
Yep, it's also for $10 for 3 more days. 3 more days. It is on sale for $10. Disney bucket list book. You got to go to www.parkhoppers.com/holiday offer. If you go anywhere else, you're going to be paying full price, and that is no bueno.
Okay. Even if they go to parkhoppers.com and then click on something?
Yep, unless they have to go to parkhoppers.com/holiday offer.
All right, there you go. And what's the shipping on that?
$2. $2 shipping.
$2. Okay. Mine is also at DisneyByTheNumbers.com, and mine is $15 and free shipping. And that is only until Thursday of this week. After that, I cannot ship any more books. I'm not going to be here. So that will be that. And I'm not taking them with me to ship. That's it.
I'm not shipping them for you.
Yeah, exactly. The store is closed. Yeah, I may take down the store temporarily. But we'll get to that. Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, if you want to contact us, you can always shoot us an email at DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. You can always leave us a comment. You can find us on Facebook, DisneyParksPodcast.com, Twitter, Disney Podcaster. And you can always call the hotline. Tony mentioned it earlier, 407-413-9010. Tony, you know what time it is.
I am.
It's time to get into
the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Hey, guys, let's talk about what's coming to Walt Disney World in 2017, we think. Pandora, the world of Avatar. We'll see. Did you see where the second Avatar movie has now been pushed back until after 2018?
Everything with the word Avatar must be delayed. It's the rule now.
And it's not like it's going to be like, oh, well, we're working on this big thing for Disney. No, it's just like, well, it's got a lot going on. The scripts are great, and we're just still working on it. So I'm like, really, people?
Yeah. Avatar delayed.
Unbelievable.
Delayed.
So the world of Avatar, Pandora, is going to be a transform. Okay, let me do it if I could do it like the guys at D23. You ready?
Yeah. Do it like Joe.
It's going to be a transformational experience unlike any other. Pandora, the world of Avatar, opens in summer of 2017, wink, wink. In collaboration with filmmaker James Cameron and Lightstorm Entertainment, Disney is bringing to life the fantasy world of Pandora, inspired by Cameron's epic film Avatar, in a breathtaking new land at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Avatar Flight of Passage will send guests flying above the jungles of Pandora on a mountain banshee, while bioluminescent rainforests dramatically wrap around Na'vi River Journey, a family-friendly boat ride. Hungry adventurers can recharge at the Satuli Canteen, the main dining location, or Pongo Pongo, a drink kiosk with a design as eclectic as its expat owner. Shoppers can stock up on Na'vi cultural items, toys, science kits, and more at Wind Traders. From the place making to the two extraordinary attractions that will be in the land, these promise to set a new high watermark for the experimental magic we give our guests, said Bob Chapek, chairman of Disney Parks and Resorts.
That watermark is how much money they spent and have not been operational yet. That's the watermark. That's the mark Bob is talking about. We've spent all of this, and not a person in the world has seen it yet. That's the watermark.
Yeah. Right. All right. Hey, let's move on. We're going to talk about Disney Springs in 2017, a multi-year makeover of this hip happening district for dining, shopping, Entertainment is in the home stretch, but there's still more openings on tap for 2017 with new food and beverage venues leading the way. First up is Paddlefish. Sleek and modern after a bow-to-stern transformation from the former Fulton's Crab House, Paddlefish will serve fresh seafood steaks and chops. Unique menu choices for seafood lovers include a build-your-own boil. A new rooftop lounge will serve as a late-night menu, and ship-shaped views of the water in Disney Springs open for lunch, dinner, and Sunday brunch. Now, a few weeks ago, there was a media event, and they were featuring a couple of the menu and cocktail items for Paddlefish. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Cannot wait. And another thing we got to sample was the Planet Hollywood Observatory. The longtime downtown Disney goers will remember the iconic domed restaurant that drew celebrities and fans of the Hollywood scene. The reborn space will be themed to stars of a different kind, a turn of the 20th century observatory, serving up amazing burgers and sandwiches created by, celebrity chef Guy Fieri, and craft cocktails whose names are inspired by the planets and space travel. Movie memorabilia, video screens, contemporary music, and themed merchandise will complete the scene. The images that they showed us were amazing, like huge video screens, and the inside looks completely transformed what it used to be. So,
yeah, if you remember what the old screen looked like, it was that thing at the end of the building, which was like video projection. Now with today's technology, they can make a really nice video presentation in that building.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. This is the one I'm super excited about. The Polite Pig, which is a restaurant to the Ravenous Pig, a favorite with Orlando locals. The Polite Pig will bring the same focus on genuine Florida cuisine to a broader global audience at Disney Springs. Lunch and dinner menus will feature a variety of wood-fired, smoked, and grilled items, as well as an innovative beverage program that serves all drinks on tap, including beer, wine, and cocktails. It should have been Ravenous Pig, but Disney did not like the word ravenous. So there you go. Wine Bar George, Orlando Master Sommelier George Miliotes uncorks his first Disney wine bar in a space reminiscent of a winemaker's estate, warmed by oak wood and cozy lighting. Small plates dominate the food menu, but it will be the wines with the starring role, with more than 100 selections both by the bottle and the glass, and a range of varietals and vintages for those lesser speakers. And then the last thing is home to 4 distinct neighborhoods. Disney Springs will treat guests to a world of beautiful open-air promenades, flowing springs, arching footbridges, and waterfront charm. Venues have doubled. No, that's not true. That last part is not right. So I'm not going to read it.
Okay.
So it's going to be amazing. Disney Springs is already we go to Disney Springs twice as much as we go to any of the parks.
Really? There are a lot of good restaurants there, and the shopping has definitely, if you saw my slippers, has upped their game a little bit there.
He's got some nice slippers.
He's got that bit. Also coming in 2017, Typhoon Lagoon is going to get a new family raft. So aboard this family-style raft adventure, guests will be immersed in the story of Captain Mary Oceaneer. Legend holds that the treasure hunter roamed the 7 seas, really, by the Magic Kingdom, in search of undersea artifacts until a rogue storm marooned her on Typhoon Lagoon. Guests gently ascend in treasured rafts, only to plunge into the whitewater adventure where they will encounter some of Mary's deep-sea booty. Ooh, they're going to get to see Mary's booty.
Ooh, that's not that family-friendly on the Disney side.
When it opens in 2017, it will be one of the longest attractions at 2 minutes at any Disney water park. So there, take that.
Wow. All right, for the next minute and a half, Tony Caselnova from Disney by the Numbers is going to lie to you. Go ahead, Tony.
I'm going to lie and try not to drench us in sarcasm. I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to tell you a story. Allegedly,
okay, Uncle Tony.
Allegedly, we're going to see Rivers of Light in 2017. Now, we were promised this year, but it's not coming. So, with that, This powerful theatrical production takes Disney's Animal Kingdom guests on a magnificent emotional journey. A visual mix of water, fire, nature, and light, choreographed to original score music, continuing the park's transformation from day into the nighttime experience, which we still really haven't seen. The amazing After Dark show on the banks of Discovery River celebrates the majestic majesty of nature and the connection between the animals and the human world. With innovative and never before seen technology, Rivers of Light will unlikely be other productions ever staged at Walt Disney World. So now, I heard from several fairly reliable sources that Mr. Iger saw the show at the cast preview recently and said, "You are not to show that to anybody in the public because it sucks and it doesn't have a wow factor." Now, I don't think he used the word sucks. They were probably paraphrasing. But he was trying to tell them that it has no wow factor, and the story was very weak. And that is why normally there's a cast preview, a soft opening, and then it's open to the public. Well, they had the cast preview, and nothing happened.
And nothing.
And nothing happened. So that means something went awry with the cast preview. Now, on the other hand, I have a friend that saw it who is not a cast member. She was invited by a cast member to this event and said it wasn't that bad, although there were some still technical issues with the show.
Shocking. Totally shocking.
The water screen's got a big gap in the middle because the two sprays don't really touch. So when they project, there's like a hole in them. So they're still having some problems. I don't even think it's going to get done in 2017. I really don't. I have a feeling they're going to almost scrap this thing and almost start from the beginning. I don't know of a way for them to salvage it at this point. Yeah. Anyway,
it's.
We can talk about Rivers of Light for the next year.
Yeah. Gary Clevenger in the chat room says they can always fire up that Jungle Book thing again.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
No, they can't.
No.
That's just as bad.
That's like eating 30-year-old licorice, man. That just left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. That is no bueno. All right, continuing on with all the cool stuff coming in 2017. Epcot International Festival, which is weird because usually it's the Epcot International blah, 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 blah festival. Right. But they've cut out the middleman. Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Epcot will welcome an all-new festival playing winter weekends and treating guests to a triple scoop of artful fun. I love that copy. For 6 colorful weekends, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, January 13th through February 20th, visual, culinary, and performing arts will take center stage. Each weekend will feature taste bud tempting and eye-dazzling creations from the Disney culinary team. Meantime, back at the Batcave, exciting new art from various media will tempt art lovers because the artwork will change out. It's a new art festival every weekend. In addition, the Lagoon Side Stage at American Gardens Theater will pulse with favorite show tunes performed by Broadway talent. In a collaboration with Disney Theatrical, songs from some of Disney on Broadway's award-winning shows, including The Lion King, Newsies, and Aladdin, will be performed. And this is interesting. I'd heard another rumor, and when this came out, I was like, oh, that's not what I was looking forward to. There's a unique all-new experience for dining and for Star Wars fans. A new adventure in Disney dining and the Ultimate Star Wars Tour are being offered to guests in 2017. Disney's famed monorail is your connection in a movable feast called Highway in the Sky Dine-Around, which we were there on their second night.
Yep.
And it seemed to be pretty packed. And I was wondering how they were going to do that with the monorails down.
Yeah. Well, our friend up at the top of the world, Mike, says they got a boat on standby in case things go awry.
Wow.
Yeah.
That we should have had a boat on standby, Tony.
Yeah, we should have.
We could have had a boat on standby.
Or a bus.
Or a bus. So this we had more fun. We went to Top of the World Club. I mean, we had a great time. So this new experience gives guests priority boarding on the monorail for a distinctly Disney dining experience with stops for cocktails, appetizers, dinner, and dessert. From a welcome cocktail at Disney's Contemporary Resort at the Wave. Guests call at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I can't read tonight. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort for the appetizer portion, and then they go to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa for the entree, and then they zoom back to the Contemporary Resort for dessert, cordials, and coffee. Now, this is offered Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and sounds like a great deal. And I think it's like $150 a person?
I don't think it was that. I think it was cheaper.
No, I'm pretty sure it's $150 a person.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, I think so. We looked it up that night.
You should try it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now, for the ultimate Star Wars fan comes the Ultimate Tour. An all-new Star Wars guided tour is a 7-hour immersion in all current Star Wars experiences at Hollywood Studios.
Wow.
Do they have enough to fill 7 hours?
I don't think so.
Okay. Character greetings, themed dining, ride experiences, insider tours, a dessert party, and a VIP viewing of Star Wars: The Galactic Spectacular are among the highlights offered Mondays and Saturdays. It's part of several new Star Wars editions announced in December of 2016 and for the park, including a new onstage sequence in the daytime experience, Star Wars: A Galaxy Far, Far Away. Star Wars themed lands are planned for Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort at some point in the future. Did I not see where they were going to do Star Wars weekends? Or is that not happening at Walt Disney World?
I didn't see that.
It's not.
No.
I don't know where I saw that. I got excited. I saw that. I was like, all right, Star Wars Week is coming back. But apparently that must be somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe. Also coming in 2017, the Wilderness Lodge is getting some new cabins and deluxe villas. In 2017, a proposed new Disney vacation club, the Copper Creek Villas and Cabins at Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort, rolled right off the tongue, is scheduled to open, featuring new resort accommodations that include plans for deluxe villas and unique waterfront cabins. Other enhancements coming to Disney's Wilderness Lodge include a brand new bar and grill in addition to the quick service restaurant, a sweeping reimagination of the former Hidden Springs pool, part of the Boulder Ridge Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, is also scheduled to open in summer of 2017. Named Boulder Ridge Cove, this area will feature an expanded sun deck and a zero-depth entry pool. I think they're going to make. I think this is going to really look nice, and I really can't wait to see the cabins. I think they're going to be really fun and interesting. My only concern is the ones that they're building. Really, the ones closest to the Contemporary. That is a very long walk for a cup of coffee in the morning, or even to get the boat transportation or whatever.
They should provide their own Ubers.
yeah, or their own little shuttle boat. To the boat. Take a boat to the boat. Their own little paddle boat.
Or one of those, what are those things, the two-wheeled things that we used to take tours on?
Oh, yeah, Segways.
Segways, yeah. They should have their own Segway.
Ferry bikes, golf carts. I mean, their baggage should probably go to the Contemporary. I think they're closer to the Contemporary than they are the Wilderness.
Thrown over the lake.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. And finally... Hello, Jamie, right? Just saw you there. What's up, buddy? And finally, there's a new cheerleading and dance venue for ESPN's Wide World of Sports, a first-of-its-kind venue specifically designed for the high-energy world of cheerleading and dance team competitions, opens its doors in 20 open on time. Is collaborating with Varsity Spirit, the nation's top cheerleading organization, in bringing the new multi-use venue to life. The venue will include a flexible design that allows for as many as 4 competition areas with the ability to seat more than 8 3,000 guests. That's 3,000 more than we were originally told. Because we kept hearing 5,400. So the sports and entertainment venue can also accommodate 6 regional basketball courts, 6 regulation basketball courts, 6 regulation volleyball courts, and be configured for concerts.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. That last one there. I think they should do some events in there. You know, have some concert events.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, you know that what is our? It's not grad night anymore. What's the Christian thing that we do here? Yeah, the Christian event.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. But
they did hold it over there this year, which I think was a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea, and that this venue signs the death knell for that ever going back to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I really hope that they do some concert. I think they can get some, pretty heavy hitting artists coming, or even, some of their, the people that they do for Eat to the Beat would be, fun people, if they're in Florida. Hey, why don't you stop by, put on a show? We'll sell tickets.
I would love to see Sister Hazel sell out an 8,000 seat auditorium.
Yeah.
I mean, heck yeah.
Night Ranger.
Change your mind, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Be a great place for Eat to the Beat concerts. It's away from the food.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, if you've never been to Vero Beach, which is a Disney Vacation Club here in Florida on the East Beach, you're really missing out on it. I think some like a little Disney hidden gem on the Gulf Coast or the Treasure Coast. It's really a beautiful resort, and it's right on the beach. So they recently got a new makeover. So the newest culinary options at Disney Vero Beach include a focus on local seafood. The resort recently debuted a makeover that includes a new restaurant, market, and bar with new menus. The expansive Wind and Waves Grill with the adjacent Wine and Waves Market, and poolside, look for the new Wind and Waves Bar. Got all that?
I'm sensing a theme.
I am too. They have a bacon, lettuce, tomato flatbread from Wine and Waves Grill at Disney Vero Beach Resort. At Disney Vero Beach, the 68-seat Wind and Waves Grill has casual beachy feel with classic nautical touches and features on-stage cooking with an oak-fired grill and brick oven. It's American cuisine with a focus on Florida seafood and locally sourced produce, such as brick oven roasted, Florida claims in local IPA broth with fennel and garlic, oak grilled grouper, and the restaurant's signature shrimp with creamy cheesy grits. The flatbread made in the wood burning oven include versions such as the cheeseburger, barbecue chicken, and the bacon, lettuce, and tomato creations. Kids will love the interactive desserts. Pork tenderloin from Wind and Waves Grill at Disney Vero Beach features also a wedge salad from the Wind. God, who wrote this? Wedge salad from Wind and Wines Grill at Disney Vero Beach. All right,
when Disney goes to name things, they have no idea how difficult they make it for people.
I know. The Wind and Waves Market is open daily and offers grab-and-go selections as well as freshly prepared dishes from breakfast through dinner. Think hot breakfast sandwiches, yogurt, smoothies, specialty coffees for breakfast, and burgers, hot dogs, and deli sandwiches and salads throughout the day are perfect beachside eats. You'll find grocery items that formerly were in the Island Grove packing company, all including the classic Dole Whip now. So another place you can get a Dole Whip.
Really? They get Dole Whip?
Yep.
There's a place near us that's advertising that they have Dole Whip. Yep. It's not. They can't say Dole Whip, but it's Dole Whip.
It's pineapple ice cream. Wind and Waves Bar will feature poolside craft beers, signature cocktails, and light snacks. It's a shame we may not see that. It's a shame we may not see that.
That's another time and another place. That's one of my favorite resorts. I mean, really, it really is. A lot of great memories. A lot of fun.
It's a good place to relax.
It's a great place to relax because it's, not that I don't love the resorts at Walt Disney World, but because you're on the coast, because I'm a water guy, I love being near the ocean, but you're still getting that Disney feel, that Disney service, that Disney, everything looks and smells and feels like you're at a Disney resort, but you're moments away from the ocean. It's just perfect. I love it.
Yeah. I always tell people, if you're going to do it, come to Disney World, go hardcore at the parks, yada, 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 and then go take 3-4 days before you go home and go over to Vero and just relax and unwind. Sit by the pool, sit by the ocean, have a couple of cocktails, and just chill.
Heck yeah, if you can't take a cruise, go to Vero Beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, absolutely. Well, guys, the Sanaa Kuamsha breakfast is now available at Sanaa at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Kuamsha means awakening in Swahili. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And what better way to awaken than with a delicious meal at Sanaa at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. A new casual, quick service dining experience is available from 7 to 10 a.m. where guests can get made-to-order breakfast while taking in a view of the sweeping savannah. Entrees feature flavors with an African flair. The most popular dish is I screwed up on this last time. Boeri breakfast, which features 2 eggs any style with tomato chutney. Fans of the restaurant's Indian bread service will recognize this tasty condiment. Tanzanian hash browns, bacon, Boer Wars sausage, and a Johnny cake. The safari waffle is piled high with seasonal berries and delicious chai whipped cream. Vegans, for all of you non-meat eating people out there, will love the fruit sosoti with quinoa and dried fruit salad, a hearty breakfast with delicate flavors. Other entrees include a sunrise sandwich, and there's also kid options. Now, place your order at the register, and then you choose your seat in the restaurant. An adorable animal with a number will help the cast member delivering your food find you. Coffee lovers won't want to miss out on the press pot coffee featuring Kenyan 100% specialty grade Arabica beans. Hot drip coffee, tea, milk, soda, and juices are also available. So now we're going to have to see how this is going to compete with the Kona coffee at Kona Cafe.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, tell me about it. We should do this too.
Yeah. Just another thing to add to the list. And we should start a list. Because it's getting pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, over at Disneyland, they have some offerings now for New Year's Eve. Let's start over at Napa Rose at Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa. Offers 2 elegant options. Chef Andrew Sutton's 4-course wine country feast of winter season is classic and is seating from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. at 130 a person. Starting at 8:15, Napa Rose will then host a lavish New Year's Eve dinner dance party with live music, champagne reception, and a Napa-style 5-course tasting menu for a mere $250 per person. A wine pairing will be $65 extra, and dancing will go on till 1 a.m. So that's the big jamma over there. Then over at Steakhouse 55, which I think is a fantastic place to eat, in the Disneyland Hotel, is serving a 3-course dinner on both New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Start with the Kamado oysters, then a center cut filet mignon, which is delicious, with crab meat, which I've had. Salad, asparagus, and a béarnaise sauce. Dessert in a Majari bittersweet chocolate terrine with fresh berries and white Godiva Anglais. That is only $65 and $35 extra for the wine pairing. Next up is Disney's PCH Grill at Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel. Will offer family-friendly New Year's Eve dinner buffet from 5 to 10 p.m. Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel will host a special New Year's Eve celebration until 12:30 a.m., complete with Disney characters, a balloon drop in the Hotel Pacific Ballroom. That is $75 for adults, $25 for the kiddies, ages 3 to 11. If you're going to be in the Disneyland Park, the Carnation Cafe on Main Street is offering a surf and turf special.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. The special includes sirloin and shrimp, mashed potatoes, sauteed broccoli, sun-dried tomato, butters, and an herb beurre blanc sauce. And that is only $20. Over at the Blue Bayou, restaurant is being served Petite New York strip steak on a risotto potato cake. Wow. And crab meat with asparagus and a cafe au latte sauce béarnaise. That's $44, and that's probably a good place to go. Blue Bayou's got a pretty good reputation having some really good food.
Yeah, plus it's just great to see the boats go by for the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, very true. Last offering is at Cafe Orleans. It's offering braised short ribs, garlic mashed potatoes, and baby carrots with roasted shallot red wine and fried onions for $23. Please call 714-781-DINE or visit Disneyland.com/dining to make any of your reservations. So I got some good stuff happening there.
Yeah, and all of the food there is pretty amazing. All those places you mentioned, I've eaten at several of them, just like you have as well.
Yeah.
Blue Bayou is one of my favorite places. It's totally worth it.
Yeah. I've eaten at all of them except PCH Grill. That's the only one I did not get a chance to eat at.
Right. So. Fair enough.
All right. Hey, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
If you like the show and you like the two knuckleheads that do the show, we want to say, hey, thank you. But you could also go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast, where you can be a contributor. Any amount that you can toss up is good for us. We also have some nice gifts and giveaways and things for our patrons over there. So we want to also thank our current patrons, David, Stacy, Willie, and Jeremy. We appreciate your contributions. So thank you very much.
That's right. Jeremy he's actually at the Magic Kingdom. We're here slaving over a hot microphone, and he's hanging out, over the Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember a couple weeks ago, guys, and Tony, remember we were talking about bus loop pizza?
Yep.
Remember? Yeah. Disneyland was like, oh, yeah? Watch, the Disneyland Park is now implementing a roaming cart that sells pizza by the slice.
Nice.
During the parades.
Even better.
Before the parades. Parade route pizza. The cart rolls down the parade route just before the daily parades. I think it's brilliant.
Except
at $9. That's right. A slice is only $9. And is of a good size. Now, for $9, what do you think a good size pizza for $9 at Disney?
14-inch pizza is $9.
That's right. I can get a pizza delivered for $9.
I know.
It does not appear to be of the same style as other counter service pizza around the resort. Godoy.
They're probably getting it from Pizza Hut or something.
Oh no, it's DiGiorno. It's totally DiGiorno. So the person who wrote that is the person who wrote this article said that the cart comes out at an interesting time as quote unquote bus loop pizza was recently introduced at Walt Disney World. So now we have a battle of the pizza carts. Yeah. You can either do bus loop pizza when you're coming home, only available at Disney's All-Star Resorts.
Yeah.
That's right. Only one or two, All-Star Music, right?
Only one of them. Only one. All-Star Music, I think it was.
Or you can get Disneyland's pizza by the slice. Parade pizza. Which is awesome because if the parade sucks, you can just chuck the crust at somebody. Hey, screw you, Sully.
I
going to hell for that last
I was
joke.
like, oh, that sounds great. And then I saw the price. I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible.
$9.
$9.
Yeah, and what's a Coke ready? $4?
No.
You got a family of 4. You have a family of 4. So it's 4 times plus drinks. I mean,
that's $100
have one.
$100 for pizza.
Just have somebody in your family run down to Casey's or whatever their version of Casey's is over there.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's funny. Yeah.
Hey, this is where I usually talk about magicbands.com, and they wanted to let you guys know that they are working on their new Magic Band 2.0 designs, but they will also continue to sell their current Magic Bands. So depending on what Magic Bands you have, even if you have some of the old designs and you just like to have, new covers for your Magic Band.
Right.
What do you call it?
They don't always die. I mean, you can reuse them.
Yeah, no. What do you call the very first series? You're a tech guy. So, like, if you have the iPhone 1, it's not the iPhone 1, it's the iPhone.
OG?
It's not beta, it's OG, the original gangster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Get your
it would be
OG.
alpha. It would probably be alpha.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. So if you have, hold off from your order if you have a trip in 2017 to see which Magic Band is shipped to you. And that way, when you order your order, you will make sure you get the right kind of Magic Band because they're located in the UK. That could be a little problem shipping. So they want to make sure that you don't order the wrong style. But either way, if you type in Disney Parks Podcast for at the end of your already ridiculously inexpensive price for the Magic Band covers, they will save you 10% on your order. So magicbands.com, working hard for you. They've got great designs. They've got some really cool original things you'd like to present to them to see if you can make that into a band. Maybe you have a family get together or something that you want special going on there. You could definitely send that to them. But they're working hard on their 2.0 series, and magicbands.com.
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna have a whole Magic Band 2.0 section because they had to redesign the tool where you can make your own Magic Band. So they're working hard on that stuff.
Are they still working on that special Magic Band that they got?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually posted some pictures on their blog. They have still 2 designs. One which will cover the Magic Band from end to end. And then one that kind of like it looks like it pops out the centerpiece, and then you can put the sticker on that, or you can take that part of the sticker off and show the Mickey head. So, so they're working on some stuff. Awesome. Okay, hey, the nightly schedule for double fireworks spectaculars at Disney Hollywood Studios is in full motion or getting there. Earlier this week, Disney announced that from December 16th to the 31st, Star Wars, A Galaxy Spectacular, and Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, would both be shown each night at Disney's Hollywood Studios. You're going to get a twofer. That's a twofer show. The official calendar has been updated to reflect this new schedule. The Star Wars Galactic Spectacular will run at 10:30 p.m. on December 16th and 9:30 p.m. on December 17th. On those days, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam will run at 7:45 on 12/16 and then 6:45 on 12/17. Beginning December 18th, the Star Wars show will begin at 6:15 p.m. and the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam will begin at 9 p.m. My suggestion is you either get the My Disney Experience app and you check the times in there, or when you get to the park, make sure that you get the times guide, because I have a feeling they're going to be flipping these back and forth. But both shows, I believe, are worth the time to go see.
Absolutely.
I like both of them. I really do.
They're both great shows, and this gives them plenty of time to get all the fireworks and stuff changed out, I'm sure, safely.
Yeah.
And
so
both shows are great for different reasons.
Right.
Because like the Christmas show, the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam is, it's phenomenal. I have yet to take Sarah to see it. I didn't mean to jump the gun. I didn't mean to jump the gun on that thing, buddy. I apologize.
No, that's fine.
I haven't taken Sid to go see it yet. but we both saw the Star Wars thing, and we were just blown away by it. And so I'm very excited to see her reaction to the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam thing. So
I love the Dolby surround sound of the Star Wars show.
Oh my gosh, when that ship, audibly flies over your head. Yeah.
You're like, what the hell is that? It's great. It's a great show.
I can guess what it is, but you're not going to like what I guess. All right, guys. So fuel rods, apparently. Speaking of, fuel rods are very, very popular at Walt Disney World. Who knew, right?
Yeah.
So additional fuel rod locations are being added at Epcot. Each battery comes with a set of USB cables to charge a mobile phone, tablet, or other device, which is kind of nice. You're not just buying the fuel rod; you're also getting the USB cables. Guests will find the fuel rod charging batteries at Disney Traders, which is the entrance to World Showcase, the new Camera Center in Future World, and the new World Traveler shop that's at International Gateway. So that's pretty cool. I mean, this is one of those things that you got to love.
It's taking off. It's taking off.
It's taking off like gangbusters, kids.
Yeah.
That's no.
We heard the rumor about the rental locker coming back too at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Where you
rental locker that allows you to
put your phone in, lock it up, and then you'll come back a couple hours later, and hopefully it'll be charged, and hopefully your phone will be there.
That's great.
Two things to hope for.
What do you mean? There's two keys for the same locker?
Yeah,
that's not cool.
Exactly. Hey, last week's trivia question was, what was the name of the show in Disney's MGM studio that you could see a sound effects demonstration? And the answer was?
I would have said Sounds Dangerous, but I would have been wrong.
You would have been wrong. The answer was the Monster Sound Show. And the winner is Stephen. So, Stephen, I think you sent your mailing address, so I will send you something out this week.
He was that confident. He sent his mailing.
I like these people that are confident. Send me the correct answer and their address. I'm liking this. It saves me a whole email process of back and forth. This week's question is, what honor does the Walt Disney Company bestow upon individuals who have made significant contributions to the company over the years?
They are fired.
They're laid off.
Pink slip.
They're given a piece of wood with a Mickey on it. No. It's a very they only do 10 of these a year, and it's been going on for a very long time, but in recent years, it's kind of been a public ceremony. So there's your clues. Go figure it out. I'm sure you can Google it and find out. And I recently met one face-to-face, as I like to do. I should talk about that probably soon. Actually, at the end of the show, I'll talk about it real quick. I'll just make a quick bleep. All right.
All
right, so guests can now edit your PhotoPass photos on your iOS phones. So beginning today, guests who have purchased a Memory Maker entitlement will now be able to edit, crop, use filter, add borders and stickers to all their PhotoPass photos via the My Disney Experience app on their iOS phones. It's very important to note that these changes made through your phone will not be saved in your PhotoPass account. So be sure to save these photos to your phone before closing the app. There will be different stickers and borders on the phone app from what you'll get when you go to the website. So Disney's trying to encourage you to kind of do this on your phone now. Also, this service is not available for Android phones yet, but will be coming to the Android phone.
Racists.
So if you're a PhotoPass Memory Maker entitlement kind of person, here's some extra things that you can do on your phone that you can't do on the website.
That's cool. I think that's great. Dominic asked this question, and I think it's worth, I know we have a lot to cover in the next little bit, but Dominic, our good buddy Dominic, asked a question. It's a valid question. Do you think that people are finding that the Disney app is actually killing their battery life? Do you find that when you're in the park and you're using that Disney app so much, is it draining your battery life more so than if you're not using it, driving around town, doing all the things that you normally do?
I think if you are using the My Disney Experience app for maps and navigation, the answer is yes. If you're using it to see your fast passes, make a couple fast passes, and things like that, what I tend to do is do those things in the Disney app and then shut it down. I know people say, well, you don't have to because, the phone is smart enough to not give memory to things that aren't being used. Listen, I don't trust the phone. Not that I don't trust it. Not that I don't trust it. I just feel better inside me when I know it's closed and I know it's not using my GPS, my location, my yada yada yada.
Right. And the other thing is, if you're using the app and you're using it for the maps and stuff, take a picture of where you're going. Get to where you're going on the thing, and then take a picture of it. Take a snapshot of it, and that way you'll at least have a photo reference and ask a cast member or get a map. I mean, they still make them.
Yeah, they still make paper maps. Yeah, but they have that whole thing now, and really, in a story I think we're doing later, I think the map will be the first thing that opens up when you open the app. So. I haven't had like I said. First of all, I don't need the map. I'm usually making dining reservations or fast passes. Those are the only two things I really use, or shopping, and that's it.
Pardon me. Yep, understood. Yep. All right. In a very interesting piece of news that came out of the travel side of Disney, Adventures by Disney is now introducing private group travel. So if you've always wanted to take an Adventure by Disney vacation but don't want to travel with people other than your own friends and family, you can now enjoy a more intimate Adventure by Disney vacation with just your own group. Adventure by Disney, ABD, presents an extraordinary way to experience exciting destinations around the globe. Experienced adventure guides who focus on treating you and your family to special VIP treatment, including bypassing lines of popular museums and attractions, enjoying backstage events and privately guided tours. Plus, your adventure guide will work with local experts wherever you visit to bring the culture of these destinations to life. Leave the planning to Adventures by Disney and focus on what's really important, spending time enjoying your friends and family. Private group travel has a minimum of 10 people required to order and book. So, like we went to Ireland and we had a full bus load of people. So you're probably looking at, 40 people?
40 people, really?
More than that. Yeah, I mean, think about how many a bus load holds. It's like 40, 50 people. And we weren't all filling the bus. I mean, we had seats in between us, but we had a full bus load. I think we had 2 buses. Do we have 2 buses? But yeah, I mean, it was a big deal. And so this allowing you to do this, but again, it just goes to show you that if you've got enough money and it's not illegal, Disney will make it available to you. So that's great. If you have the money and want to do a private ABD, look, Adventures by Disney, there's a lot of tour companies out there, but Adventures by Disney, if you want that Disney level of service, is phenomenal. But, just like magic, all ABDs come with a price.
Yeah. They did have some sample pricing on the website because they did go to the website to look to see what it was. And, buckle up, my friends. Have a coronary specialist nearby because you will get a heart attack when you see the price.
Yes.
Because it's private ABD. But listen, hey, 10 people, you can have a really, really first of all, their tours are fantastic. You can really have a great experience with only 10 people. And if you're short some people, there's John and myself who are willing to come.
Yes. Yes.
Right? Sure.
Yes. If you're willing to provide us airfare and travel, we would be more than happy to fill up a spot.
All right. Next up, Disney After Hours event at the Magic Kingdom is returning.
Yay!
Probably listening to the show is Robin. She did this. She loved it. Walt Disney World is bringing back their Disney after-hours event that was held at the Magic Kingdom in April and May of this year, 2016. This event gave a limited number of guests the chance to stay at the park 3 hours past its closing time, with select attractions, food locations, and character meet and greets staying open as well. The price tag for this is a mere $149 and includes the complimentary bottled soda, water, and Mickey bars. This event was discontinued after its original run, seemingly because of low attendance. I don't think it was really because of that. Good guests who were there gave it high praises and said the low crowds made it feel like a VIP experience. Duh. I think they got rid of it because spring break was coming and they didn't want to, waste the park on 3,000 people when they could waste the park on 20,000 people.
I think because of low attendance, they were like, we're not making a lot of money on this. So
it was rumored in November that the event would return. Disney has now confirmed that it's true. The Disney After Hours will be held on January 20th, January 27th, February 2nd, 9th, 16th, March 2nd and 9th, and pricing is now only $119. They took $30 off the price. Tickets can be purchased by calling 407-827-7185. At Disney After Hours, ticket will grant guests entrance to the park as early as 7 p.m. and let them stay for 3 hours till the park closes to the day guests. There you go. Robin says it's a go.
Yeah, and she also said that she booked another one coming up in February, and for pass holders, it's only $89.
Woo!
That's doable.
That's a steal.
That is doable.
That's a steal. Wow. $89, that's cheaper than you're only getting it for 3 hours, but I was going to say it's cheaper than a day ticket, but.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, John.
Yeah. All right, so we've got some new updates to the My Disney experience that should hypothetically make the app faster to use. The My Disney experience has been redesigned and will now allow guests to move through the screens even faster as the design has been made more intuitive. On the Android version, the app will open directly onto the park map and show posted wait times for attraction. There is a guest tab which can be swiped up to display the guest next dining resort or Fast Pass Plus reservation. The update is now available for Android users and will be ready for iOS users in a couple of months. So in the first news story, Android people got poo-pooed upon, and now in this story, Android users got the plus up on that. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah. Way to make it fair.
Exactly.
Fair.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, we want to let you know about our friends over at VintagePressing.com. They have graciously offered us a great offer for listeners of the Disney Parks podcast. They have a large assortment of ceramic drink coasters, perfect for Christmas and holiday gifts, phone cases, luggage tags, all sorts of really cool things out there with Disney, Pixar, and pop culture designs, as well as they can do custom artwork for you. Go visit VintagePressing.com and use the coupon code Disney Podcast or checkout, and they'll save you $1. And their prices are super, super low already, so $1 is going to be quite convenient for you. So go check them out at VintagePressing.com.
All right. Hey, back over at Disneyland, or specifically Disney California Adventure Park, they're going to host a Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, the 13th hour party. Tickets are on sale now, if they still are, for what sounds to me like an awesome final farewell to the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror inside Disney's California Adventure Park. The glamorous event will start at 10 p.m. and will last till 1 a.m. on the attraction's final day of operation, Sunday, January 1st, 2017. The event will feature live music, a delicious dessert buffet, beverages including coffee, soda, and water. And here are some of the additional information about the event. 1. Enjoyment of the Twilight Tower of Terror in its original version for the duration of the party. Entertainment provided by a debonair MC and the plucky Silver Lake sisters. Okay.
Dude, it's from the 20s, buddy.
All right.
Debonair and Plucky were.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Special photo locations, signature non-alcoholic beverages and cocktails for additional course, commemorative keepsake available for purchase, one of the last opportunities to purchase Twilight Zone Tower of Terror merchandise, complimentary parking at Mickey Friends parking structure after 8 p.m., and the vibe of this party is said to be old Hollywood style, so guests are encouraged to dress their finest Hollywood Golden Age style. Fedoras for gentlemen and hats and veils for the ladies, but masks will not be permitted. The price for this party is $95 per person, plus tax and gratuity for anyone over the age of 3. Can be purchased online or by calling 714-781-DINE. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would dig that. It's not my favoriteest attraction because I have this fear of falling over and over again, but it's such a great ride. And, I love the theming to it. I'm glad that we're keeping ours, but I'm excited to see how the Guardians of the Galaxy take it over and give it new life.
Yeah. I don't know. It would have been nice if they did a whole dinner thing, started like dinner time to sunset and then, into the night. And then, I don't know. I hope also that they let you, I don't know. I don't think they have a big lobby like we do. I don't think they have the whole lobby scene. I'm trying to think now. It's been so long. We have the whole lobby before our queue.
I've never ridden that attraction in California Adventure.
Okay. Anyway, it would have been fun. See ya, Mr. Twilight Zone. Yeah.
All right. This is pretty cool. I mean, we talked about this a little bit, but now we have some more information. The refurbishment has been planned for the Wedding Pavilion and Convention Center at Disney's Grand Californian Resort. Several areas of the Grand Californian? My bad. Grand Floridian Resort. Sorry, I had California on the brain. Several areas at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa will be closed to refurb over the next month. The Convention Center and its parking lot, plus the Wedding Pavilion, will be closed December 12th through January 1st due to possible construction noise. All work will take place during the day. For guests needing access to the business center, it will be moved to the lobby in the main building. It will be open from 7 a.m. through 4 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And it will be closed on Christmas Day. You shouldn't be working on Christmas Day anyway. You should be hanging out at the parks doing Christmas things. That's just me.
Exactly.
What do I know? Okay. So for computer access, guests can go to the second floor of the main lobby near the Disney Vacation Club info desk. This will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and is free to print airline boarding passes, but other internet access will require a fee.
Very nice, Disney. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Seasonal operational changes are taking place at the Animal Kingdom. Effective immediately, Cali River Rapids at Animal Kingdom will no longer operate from park open to park close. The attraction now will be open and operating during the following. So from December 4th to the 17th, it'll be open from 10 to 5 p.m. And then from the 18th to 24th, it'll be open at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then December 25th to the 31st will be open at 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also noteworthy, the character greeting with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse at Adventure's Outpost will operate from park open till 4:30 instead of remaining from park open to park close. It is not known at this time if any of these operational updates will be happening for the month of December or ongoing, so you'll just have to make sure that you stay tuned and make sure that you check your times guide for any other additional changes.
Right.
We kind of covered that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We talked about this already.
Yeah. Want we talk about the last thing, then we can.
Yeah, go ahead. You want me to, or you want to do it?
I'll do it. All right, so
You're the tech guy.
Disney filed yet another patent And I like that these people dig these things up. It's a and I'm sure Disney and other companies would love to not make patents public because that's how these stories kind of get out. But Disney filed a patent for this glazing, gazing technology. So Disney plans to track guests, and don't think track like track. They want to monitor where your eyes are so that they can stay more focused on you. So to track,
Tony, my eyes are up here.
Track guest eye movements to improve the theme park experience. A patent dubbed gaze tracking and recognition with image location seeks to create a computer program that will determine where the guests are looking in the theme park. Specifically, Disney's program would measure the whites of guests' eyes to determine where the pupil is looking, the non-white areas of the eyes. Disney's eye tracking patent seeks to measure the whites of a guest's eyes to determine where they're looking. This technology could improve the performance of animatronics and more. This may be huge if Disney is seeking to use this type of technology in its future Pandora, which I think they might. Maybe. The World of Avatar expansion opening next year, blah, 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 blah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, so we saw that video of the Na'vi, and I mean, it was pretty realistic.
I thought it was CGI.
Yeah, I thought it was somebody in makeup. So if they're using that animatronic that's going to look at you and determine where you're looking so it can interact with you, I think would kind of be cool. So if you're walking past and you're not looking at the little guy, he'll just, won't do anything. But if you look at him, he'll start, interacting, or she'll start interacting. I think that's cool. In a nutshell, if the guests are looking left when the program captures an image, the program will be able to determine that. Quote, this is from the patent. The participant gazes at an object which may be any type of object that draws the gaze of participants, such as an animatronic, robot, actor, puppet, product on a shelf, informational display, and the like. Upon detection of the gaze of the participant at the object, an interaction may be initiated between the object and the participant by the object. For example, the object may provide a greeting to the participant, sing a song, make a noise, make a movement, or like that, said the patent.
Okay, so, now, hang on. I just want to jump in here. From the patent, it says, such as an animatronic, robot, actor, puppet, and what I really think this is about, a product on a shelf. We're going to be walking by, and there's going to be a Mickey head, and all of a sudden we're going to hear, "You want to buy me?"
Hey, pal. Don't you want to buy me?
Tony. Buy me, Tony. I'm only $79.99. Hey, don't you have an annual pass?
And the thing will be that only I will be able to hear it, not any.
Oh, yeah. Nobody else is going to be able to hear that. You're going to be the kook walking around. Yeah. Okay. Continue on. I would just just get the damn area built first before you start wowing us with all this technology. You want to impress me? Get the land open. It's sickening at this point how slow this is taking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The only other interesting thing was that the technology could also be used on larger crowds and or for events like sports games to determine where the guests are viewing and to redirect the cameras to that point of interest. Also, it can be used to track the effectiveness of advertisements such as posters, TV ads, and more. And as an advertiser may learn that the viewers spend much more time viewing advertisements of a particular product rather than a compelling product added to patent.
Yeah, this is less really about the animatronics and more about money, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I hope they're using this for good and not for evil. I hope they're using this to make the animatronics more enhanced and more real and more lifelike than they are going to be to try and sell me stuff. That's my hope. Disney.
That's
Please.
my hope too. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I don't mean to be a curmudgeon, but when your own patent and your own press release talks about, hey, products and advertisements and androids and robots and blah 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 blah. You know, they just slip that stuff in. It's like, guys, Disney's about making money, and if they can figure out what you're looking at in the Emporium, when there's a ton of crap everywhere, they're going to utilize that technology. And you know, there's a lot of ways this could be used for good too. If there's people walking around the parks that are looking for things of a nefarious nature, they can pick that out. That's great. I would love it if the animatronics, you know, we want the redhead, right, John? Right. Yeah. You know, I get that. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but, you know, I would love for that to be the case. But who knows? What do you guys think in the chat rooms?
Yeah.
Dominic thinks Skynet, and I tend to believe that as well.
All right. Well, you were all conjuring up conspiracy theories. I will tell you this. I am on the board of the local chapter of the Disneyland Fan Club, and we had our annual Christmas thing gathering this weekend, Saturday. So it's a little Christmas party. All the members get together. We, eat, drink, be merry. And this year we had a speaker who I've been trying to get on the show, and hopefully we'll now be able to do so a little bit more easily. His name is Mr. Ron Logan. He is a Disney legend. He was the executive vice president in charge of entertainment at Walt Disney during the Eisner years and a little bit beyond that. Every show, parade, Super Bowl event, Broadway show, all went through this dude. He had 4 offices around the world. He said he was only home 1 week a month and traveled over 8 million airline miles. He was a great listener, and I have a lot of good stories I could tell you from his great presentation that he gave us. I'm going to see if I can get permission. I videotaped it for the club, but I'll see if I can get permission to put that video up on Facebook and YouTube. If you have not, you should check into joining the Disneyland Fan Club. It's really a fun club. Every place has got a couple of chapters. There's a couple here in Florida. It's not really expensive to join. And with our club, we usually have we're kind of lucky that we're in Orlando. So we get a lot of Disney people, obviously. I'm sure the chapter in California gets a lot of Disney people as well. But we get a lot of cool people coming and talking to us and telling us a lot of the fun things that they've done for the Disney company. So go check them out. I think it's DisneyFanClub.org, DisneyAnaFanClub.org. Go check them out and see if you can find a local chapter to join. So anyway, that was it. That's all I have. I'm done.
Excellent. Awesome. So make sure that you come find us over on Facebook at Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast, Twitter at Disney Podcast, or come find us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. And you can always call us at the hotline number, which is
407-413-9010.
That's right.
And that's it, kids, right? We're done?
That's right. That's it.
Let's put a fork in it, and as we'd like to say around here, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.
Like a boat out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dream